This is Nicholson 1968. What you're looking at is either a cube or a hexagon, depending on how you're looking at it. The reason I'm doing this video is a little bit different than any other video I've done. It's a mix of symbolism of the elite and the Illuminati telling you things, also mixed with scientific community information on the mysterious disease Morgellons. I will tell you this, out of all the stuff I've researched over the years, for 15 years, this one is on the top of the list of doors that are shut to me, being attacked from YouTube, Google, Vimeo, by putting up any information on this. Just blatant copyright infringement, trying to get me on things. It has nothing to do with any of the video that I'm putting up. Like Sony's claiming rights to this picture. Really, Sony? Just things like that I have to fight to keep. But anyway, I wanted to start off with some scientific info that has already been done by some great people, and then I will share the link to the whole video. The reason I wanted you to see this together is things that I was working on in the past that I had no idea about, Morgellons and what it's about. You need to see what it's about. It is about nanotech. It is about chemtrails. It is about a bunch of different things that independently you wouldn't really figure out, but as you connect the dots of what is going on to humanity, from a spiritual sense, physical sense, it is truly the battle for the temple of God. And a lot of people in the scientific community have not made the connection yet. Not many out there that I've seen. Then you've got the people on the spiritual side that haven't made the connection to the scientific community. So by doing this, putting it together, showing you things, you will see what is under attack and what the enemy is trying to do through nanotech, smart dust, transhumanism. It's all part of an agenda trying to assimilate man to iron, to tech, for control. It is literally the prophecy of the iron and the clay that do not cleave together. They're trying multiple ways to get it to cleave together for control. The reason why is they need the tech end of it to mesh with the flesh to control it. Because we have free will now in this temple. They're trying to simply, and I've been showing and screaming, is just literally trying to reconfigure the temple of God through frequency, sound, tech. It's all there. Here's the kicker for you, and a little hint that I'm working on the project and why it's taking so long for me to produce it is it's a lot of information I need to gel together. But here it is. King Solomon knew the secret. The technology that we're speaking of happened a long time before. This is what the Templars were after. This is why all of the New World Order, Illuminati, Freemasons follow Solomon. The Templars who found something, what they were looking for, information that Solomon had. This technology has been here before, and it was destroyed and it was wiped out, and I will show you in the next video project that I'm working on that it fits together unbelievably, that of what is being attempted here on humanity for controlling. So further ado, please enjoy this quick little video, and I'll share some information with you of the Morgellons documentary as well.
So the thing about what's going on now is, how big is the big picture? And I used to think that if you went outside the box, you could see more. And a lot of people believe that this settles at the level of power and control, that if they have all the power, they have all the control, that's what they want. There's actually something beyond that, and that's what I started to explore. Could it be that artificial materials are being introduced into living things? Here you have, this comes from the nanotech industry. It's what I call the nanotech pyramid. You start with materials, you go up to structures, processes, and devices. Could it be that artificial materials are being introduced into us to create new processes from the ground up, which processes will override our own natural biology, our own internal systems? Nanoarrays are these tiny devices that are used for DNA hybridization. So what processes are going on here? Are these materials combining to form devices that are working together inside us? What is happening to our biology? And remember that tissue samples obtained from ordinary people who have no Morgellons symptoms, no lesions, can be cultured to produce the very same filaments found in people with Morgellons. So we would have to conclude that Morgellons is like the canary in the coal mine, and that only some people are exuding the materials. And could that be because their bodies are rejecting it, while our bodies are integrating it? Jan's body has been sending out these plaques, colored plaques, which are hard pieces of silica. Some of them have these dots on them. They're very small. They require handling with a needle as she places them under a microscope. The plaques are fragile. They can shatter. Quantum dots, which are the colors you see, are nanocrystal semiconductors made of heavy metals surrounded by an organic shell. Now, I want you to remember some of these terms. Heavy metals, okay? Heavy metals, aluminum, and so forth. So these are nanocrystal semiconductors surrounded by an organic shell, but they are made of heavy metals. And Morgellon subjects are also finding this stuff. Jewel-like hexagons, faceted pyramids, crystals. Hexagons have shown up environmentally, not only in tissues, but they are in environmental fallout. This specimen is provided by Morgellon's research group, and we have a table here this weekend, Mike and Jennifer from Morgellon's research group. Just as we're being sold on the idea of a smart environment, a techno matrix that will vibrate with not just intelligence but connection. What indeed is the World Wide Web? We may think it's the internet, but it will be the humming network of everything connected through ubiquitous intelligence, intelligence that is everywhere. Artificial intelligence will connect the world. Homo sapien will be transformed into Homo evolutus. Biological processes will be run by technology. Living things will not be reproductive. The earth will be populated with engineered species, and all processes will be patented, licensed, and controlled. You could consider nanotechnology the installation of artificial intelligence in living and non-living things. Smart dust and smart motes, for instance, are tiny nanosensors that can float and land anywhere. As Kurzweil declares, self-replicating nanotechnology will infuse everything around us with itself.
Waking up, ash and dust. I wipe my brow and I spread my rust. I'm breathing in the chemicals. I'm breaking in, shaping out, and checking out.